Hello and good day. We talked in a previous video about storytelling and how it is entertainment for people to go story, telling and all of these things. Now, I don't want to say, well, it is the bad thing that news now, it is a storytelling of what happened somewhere and so on and so on. But they want to make it entertaining. They don't want to give the story as it is. You don't hear stories that are really about things that go normally. They want people's attention. They want them to they try to make it entertaining, and they do. They succeed. They do by adding little videos. Sometimes they add old videos, all the Chiefs videos, and they don't say it because then you say, I've seen that, or that happened before, and so on. They just leave it there, and days later, maybe even next day, we're sorry, we included a video that was not of that incident. It was from the chief, and then we didn't write down on it. It's from the chief. Now, they also try to make you angry because making you angry is part of an entertainment to them. That is. So they bring bad things that makes you angry. They try to make you sad. Very rare. They try to make you happy. There are beautiful stories there that makes people happy, and make them feel good, and other things. But they wouldn't try to include it because that's not an entertainment to them. That's not what grab the viewers. That's not what even the boss there want. Now, people, I'm not specifying any network or newspaper because they all do it, and it's how far do they go is the issue here, and it is the problem. Now, if you've seen a story, you know the story, and you think that they are really going out of their way to sensualize it, to make it to make you really into it and other things. You try to stay away from those news. If you want news, you know where you can get news, dry news, and then you don't want entertainment, and other things. So I'm thinking about how do these people make these things? They take a story, that happened, they make it. How do they make it? Well, they don't make they sensualize it. They try to make it entertaining to you, by doing all these things, and by trying to make you believe it. Don't. You have to know what are they telling. They start with the music, urgent news, just came in, and all these things. Try to be smart. Sometimes, they take part of the movies by, they try, okay, let's say, suppose my wife was always, I love Mexico, I've been to Mexico, okay? But my wife does not ever want to go to Mexico because all the movies she has seen that has Mexicans in it, it's about drug cartel, it's about killing, it's about murder, and it shows the desert, and all these things, and it's bad weather, and all these things. They don't show you Acapulco, Cancun, other beautiful places in Mexico, and it becomes more like, I'm not saying, I love the movies that has, drugs in it and other things and so on. It's entertaining, you know. As long as I come in and saying this is not a true story, it's someone who was sitting at home, or some people, you know, gathering together and made up a story that is exciting, that is adventurous, that is run and all with the police, with the drugs, with the criminals. This is a good story, but some people really do believe the movies. You know, don't, don't. You know, I always tell my children and my wife is if you believe movies, don't watch the movies then. Movies are for entertaining only. And you have, while you're watching, you have to be believing everything in there. But after finishing from the movie, you know, and other things and so on, it's over. Think of something else. If you can learn something from it, that's fine, but you don't have to learn something from it. And because usually they make a good guy look really bad, and that is not right. I hope I got my message through to you. Thank you very much. Peace.